I'm Katharine Story, and I am a fashion designer from Laguna Beach, California. And I'm in my beautiful boutique here in Laguna Beach, and I'm talking to Esme. Hey,
God, Katharine, I'm so jealous that you're near the beach.
it's not warm, but it will be. Yeah, it's a little cold, but it's okay.
Fire on.
Yes, got the fire on.
Right, now I want to ask you, how long have you been working as a sustainable fashion designer?
I have been, I didn't know I actually was a sustainable fashion designer until it became popular. And so I've been doing it for most of my career. I've had a small collection that was upcycled and recycled. Um, and then recently, like the last couple of years, I've had my boutique here in Laguna Beach for almost 30 years. So I've been doing this work for a long time. And it started getting trendy, and I found out about the World Sustainable Organization in Milan. And so I was really excited to be a part of their fashion show. And so I've been involved with them for a couple of years now.
Brilliant. And how has your experience been? Because not everybody's heard of the World Sustainability Organization. What is participating in the show like?
Well, the show is, I've done a lot of different fashion shows in a lot of different ways. I've been involved with a lot of people that are creating these, doing their best to create events. Their show is by far the best show I've ever been involved in. And like, not just the show, how professional the models, the makeup, the hair they have. I mean, everything is like it's a high fashion show. It's like the top. But the other great thing about them is the visuals that you get back afterwards. I'm still using the pictures. They're all professional, they're all clear. It's just really incredible. Like, that experience for me has I did it the first year and was so impressed that I decided to do it again, and I'm going to do it again this Milan Fashion Week.
Brilliant. So this is going to be your third time.
Yeah, excited about it.
And now there's other activities that the World Sustainability Organization do. Like there was a press tour last year. Were there any journalists that came?
Yes, it was so wonderful to be in Egypt with an Italian Vogue writer. I think, yeah, he wrote a story about what we were doing. We were going to find out about how Egypt is dealing with the sustainable element in life. And then also it was wonderful because we met with Elle, the Egyptian Elle editor, and we got to speak with her, and we were interviewed by her. And from that, it just sort of escalated, and we got dribs and drabs in other publications. So it was a really amazing experience to be involved with them, and to see, like, to be sort of get to go to places that I wouldn't normally have gone to, or I wouldn't have been able to go to find out what Egypt is doing for the sustainability. Yeah.
And how have your customers reacted to you showing with the World Sustainability Organization in Milan?
Well, I think my customers are just about as excited as I am. The response has been incredible. I think that for my brand, it's definitely taken my brand to the next level. And again, if it wasn't such a beautifully done show, it wouldn't have that effect. But I'm still using images from the shows. And my clients basically just freak out, and they want everything. Pretty much everything is sold off the runway. And then I just get to, it's just part of who I am. I also, which is really exciting, got involved with the Laguna Beach Art Museum, and they've actually pulled me in to do a sustainable fashion show for them with locals. I'm the kind of the creative director. And so that wouldn't have happened. It kind of just opens doors when you are connected with like such a amazing cause, and going through the certification and learning about what is and what isn't sustainable.
Ah, tell me a little bit more about your experience of the audit process, because some people find it a bit scary. How was it?
Well, it was nice because there was somebody helping. Like it wasn't like, because I got all the forms and then I was like, oh my gosh. But and in particular, because most of my work is upcycled and recycled, they actually didn't really even have a category for me. So they had to kind of work me into the category. But because it was a new category, most of their things are like the organic cotton and there was somebody there helping. So I basically filled out what I could and sent it. And then the person called and said, okay, let's go through this together. I had a meeting with him on Zoom and, we figured out which things were, applicable and which things weren't. So yes, it is overwhelming at the beginning, but you just do what you can do. And then there's somebody there to walk you all the way through the process.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. I'm sure everyone will be really relieved to hear that.
Yeah, it is like homework. And I think for a creative, it's just like, what? Because there's so many papers, but then if you get help, it's not so bad.
And so how can people find you in your collection if they want to buy?
Well, I have a boutique here in Laguna Beach. I also am in Miami part-time. I have an atelier there. And I do pop-ups all over the world. So follow me. It's Instagram, Katharine Story Official, and it's Katharine, which if you spell it wrong, you're not going to find me. I'll be doing a pop-up in Spain. There's a couple things going on for the summer. And then, of course, I'll be again in Milan for October. Is it September? And then I do a big show in Texas, which is called the Round Top Show. I do that twice a year. And that's amazing and fun and great. That's a selling show. That's more of a pop-up than a show. So yeah, I'm really excited to see the new location that they're in this year. They've always upgraded these last two times I've done it. Last year was the Leonardo da Vinci Museum. Are you kidding? It was insane. And then this year, I think they've even upgraded to another fabulous place. So I would just say, like, this has definitely improved my brand's exposure. It's just kind of expanded what I'm already doing. It's given me like more credibility. I know what I'm talking about because when you're there in Milan, you can go to some of the they have those conferences and you can learn about what really it is all about. And then going to Egypt and seeing that, like, it's definitely expanded me as a brand and just a human too. So it's been amazing. So I'm grateful for it.
Well, actually, that's a really good point. Some of like the webinars and conference that the World Sustainability Organization do, it really helps people be able to self-audit and know whether they're greenwashing or if they really are sustainable, because some people actually aren't quite sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially in California, like everybody's just jumping on that on a word, right? And when you start to really look at like what's sustainable, when you learn about it, everything's awareness. So once you learn about it, you start to see things in a different way, and you can also talk like intelligently about it. And there's so much to learn about it, by the way, but I've definitely improved my sustainable, like I look at what I'm doing and I go, well, that is absolutely not sustainable, so like you can just kind of figure out what you're doing in your own design. And if you really believe in it 100%, like I said, not my whole collection isn't sustainable, but most of it is. So it's amazing.
Yeah, actually, to get the certification, it's just certain products have to be sustainable, isn't it? It's not like every single thing, because that's
Totally.
limiting as a creative if every single thing has to be.
Yeah, no, I only put one part of my collection through the process because the other one, it wasn't going to pass. So I just basically expanded that collection that I was doing, and it helped me expand, what I'm doing. Like I think everything as a creative, you get input and then it kind of shifts and expands your direction in a way. So yeah, it's like I still have the stuff I do that isn't 100%. Like I don't want to try to get that in. And but I'm really happy to expand the collection that I do have. It's really fun to design, knowing and thinking and being a part of with other sustainable designers. I've met so many people like yourself, and we've become great friends. And I'm just so grateful for and the people that run it are just charming and really like big giving people. So it's a wonderful event and organization to be involved in.
Oh, well, thanks so much for explaining all of that. And I'm so excited actually for us to be together in
Yeah.
Milan. And if not, when you come to London. And yeah, thanks very much.
Thank you, Esme. All right. Mwah. Ciao.